Hey everybody, welcome back to another grocery haul. Today I have an Aldi haul for you. This is a 2-week grocery haul. I bought everything that my family is going to eat for the next 2 weeks, and I shop on a budget. So if you're new, my name is Ashley. I live in Southern California, and I have a family of 4. We have a budget of $225 every 2 weeks, and I share these hauls to let you know how to shop on a budget, how to make a meal plan, and how to save money for your family, because with inflation, groceries are expensive, and I can't believe how much money I spent today. I'm going to let you guys guess. This is half of the food. After I show you the other half, I want you to go and guess how much I spent. But I'm going to go through everything I purchased. I'm going to put the prices up on the screen so you can compare to your store, or just get an idea of what the prices are like at Aldi. I also have my 2-week meal plan in the description box for you to check out if you want some ideas on some budget-friendly meals. And I also have recipe links to any recipes I'm using over the next 2 weeks. So I did get a lot of extra treats in this haul, and we'll go over those first. I like to start with the goodies, and this week is my daughter's birthday, so I stocked up on a bunch of her favorite things. She was so excited. It was raining the other night. There was actually a thunderstorm, and she said, "This is the perfect time to make cookies and watch a movie and snuggle on the couch." I think she's a fall girl at heart. So I just got some cookie dough just to make some easy cookies. The next time it rains, I'll have this on hand for her. She loves cinnamon rolls, so I picked up a container of cinnamon rolls to make for her birthday breakfast. And then these, I've never seen these before. It's cinnamon donut sticks. I figured I'd make these also, and she can see which one she likes better, but this definitely is seasonal because I've never seen it before. They might have had it last year, but with Aldi items, they're here and then they're gone. I do review new items from Aldi on my Instagram, and that is linked in the description box if you want to see how those are. This is something we've purchased many times. It's a triple chocolate cake. It's super moist. It's like a bundt cake with chocolate chips and chocolate drizzled on the outside. My daughter loves this cake. She is going to be very excited to see that. With my husband in mind, I got him these Clancy's cinnamon churros. Clancy's is a brand that Aldi sells for a lot of their chip items. While we're not big fans on the Aldi chips, they have like their version of like Doritos and Cheetos and stuff, which we don't love. We do love their pretzels, their tortilla chips, and this is something my husband really likes. They're like the little cinnamon twist from Taco Bell. So I got those for him. And this is something I've seen on Instagram, but I've never purchased myself. It's a vanilla creme brulee. It's in a little glass jar. The price is up on the screen, and I thought maybe I could afford it this week. So I went ahead and picked up 2 for a little dessert for me and my husband. So those are all of the little treat and dessert items for this week. Now let's move into breakfast. So I don't know about you, but my morning always starts with coffee. So I did pick up 2 coffee creamers, because one for each week for me and my husband. And I got caramel macchiato, which is our favorite of the Aldi creamers. They only had 1 left, so I went ahead and got French vanilla for the other. They're not my favorite creamers, the Aldi ones, but they work. I was thinking of getting some specialty coffee. They had like cinnamon apple coffee and caramel apple K-cups, but I just wasn't sure if I had it in the budget, so I'm just sticking with our regular Folgers. I did pick up some orange juice. I like the carton because it's cheaper than the bottles in like the cute clear containers. So even though it's not as cute, it tastes just as good, and it's not from concentrate either, so I'm not really sure what the difference is, but this is definitely a better value, and I got 2 of those. We go through about 1 a week. I picked up some bananas. A lot of times the bananas have been green, so these are the yellowest I've seen, so in a few days they should be ready to eat. I also got this ham because I'm going to make some breakfast sandwiches, and this ham is a great deal. It's a whole pound. It tastes pretty good. They're thin slices, and they're shaped in little circles, so they are perfect for English muffins. I got a pack for breakfast sandwiches to make for my husband to take to work. He works overnight, and I know he's going to be really happy for those. I picked up some strawberries. My kids like berries in the morning, so I got 2 pounds. And then I also picked up some blueberries. How we make our produce last for 2 weeks is we'll eat the things that go bad faster first. So the berries will go first the strawberries, then the blueberries. Then we move on to like oranges, grapes, apples, that kind of thing. So it lasts for 2 weeks. I picked up these tater tots. Aldi has not had hash browns the last couple times I went. So I thought I might make some little breakfast bowls with egg and cheese and tater tots. So that might be a little way to get some hash brown feel without actual hash browns. I picked up some bagels for my daughter. She likes these with butter in the morning for breakfast. Also this sourdough bread. This is another breakfast option. And just a little hint, if you get the square loaf, it is almost $1 cheaper than the round loaf. I don't know why. I've had both. They taste the same to me. But this one will save you $1. Then we got butter to go with that. And I only got 1 dozen eggs because they were $4. And last time I was able to get the brown eggs and they were actually cheaper than the regular eggs. This week, these are the only eggs they had. If you are doing scrambled eggs or something, then the what are they called? Like liquid eggs. Those are a lot cheaper, but I like over easy eggs, so I need the real egg. And then lastly for breakfast, I picked up these chocolate puff cereal. These are equivalent to Cocoa Puffs. Look at the cute little squirrel. He gets me every time. He's so cute. The Millville brand is a brand Aldi uses. And this is one cereal that we really like and compares like equal to the name brand. All right, moving on to lunch items. On the weekends, we usually will do mac and cheese for the kids for lunches. I picked up the Cheese Club shells and cheese. This is equivalent to Velveeta. My kids cannot tell the difference, and they're pretty picky. So I got 3 boxes because we're also going to be using it as sides for dinner over the next 2 weeks. So we are stocked up. If you're looking at my nails, they look kind of crazy. This is 4 weeks in, and I think they look great for 4 weeks. But I am taking them off after this video, so that is the last time you'll see that. I did pick up some apple juice. I got 2. We go through about 1 a week. The kids, I got these little clear containers. Let me show you real quick. All right, these are the little juice containers I got on Amazon. They're only 4 ounces, which I love because I don't want my kids drinking like a ton of juice at a time. So I do put one of these in their lunchbox, and I do either apple juice or orange juice. I think it came with like 10 of these. I can link it below if you're interested. But I saw this from 50 Shades of Mom, Kira. She posted these like little, I don't know, not disposable, but reusable juice containers instead of buying juice boxes. So this has been really helpful. Sometimes they'll have one in the morning. Other times they take one in their lunch to school and have a little juice. So I'll use the apple juice to fill up those containers. The mini muffins are also an Aldi brand baker's treat, but they're just like the original and they're super good. There's 5 packs in each box, and I picked up 2 for lunch boxes. My kids usually take a fruit in their lunch also, so I got some red grapes. We haven't bought those in a while, and I got a 2-pound bag of Honey Crisp apples. They had mangoes on sale, so I picked up 2. Something my kids take in their lunchbox often is pepperoni. So how I pack their lunch is they usually get either a cheese stick or some pepperoni as like a little protein. They'll get some kind of fruit, mandarin oranges, applesauce, strawberries, blueberries, grapes, apples, something like that. And then they'll get some kind of veggie or a yogurt. And then they'll get some kind of cracker, pretzels, goldfish, something like that. So we do like little snack boxes, but they love these pepperonis for that. I got 1 package for lunches, and I got 1 package for when we make our own pizzas for one of our dinners. They also like these puffs. I don't think it's a great value. It's only 4 ounces in this bag. If you go to Trader Joe's, they have like a really good puff option of white cheddar puffs. It's like the same price, but it's a giant bag. But I know if I go into Trader Joe's, and get it, I'm going to get like 10 other things, and then it's not going to save me money. So avoiding going into multiple stores really helps me out. Sometimes I'll ask my mother-in-law if she'll pick up a bag for Scarlett because she's already there, and then that saves me from picking up all the things that I see that look good. So that is a little hack for you. Don't go to a bunch of stores. I got some cucumbers. I got 3. They look so good and like crunchy. So I'm making a cucumber salad. I did this last week for lunches and it was so good. I just peel the skin off, chop them up. I also chop up these tomatoes. I just cut them in half. And then I add pepperoncinis, feta cheese, salt and pepper, and the Mediterranean dressing from Aldi. And it's so good. It lasted for like 5 days, stayed crunchy, and was a really good side for lunch. Next, I picked up just a package of hot dogs. I'm going to do this with the mac and cheese for a weekend lunch. I also picked up this rotisserie seasoned chicken breast lunch meat. I roll this up with cheese, and then I'll wrap it with lettuce for my lunches, and I really like it. I got 2 different kinds of cheese. The provolone is probably going to be for my husband's breakfast sandwiches, and then the Munster is going to be for my deli wraps. Really good cheese prices, 12 slices and 11 slices. I think that's a really good deal. And a lot of times we also utilize leftovers for lunch, so that's why I don't buy a ton of lunch items. For my daughter's birthday, she's going to go to school, and I got her a Lunchable to take to school. They don't always have the pizza one, so when I saw it, it was a sign, and it's just going to make her birthday extra special. I also picked up some Pringles for her. She likes having these for a little after-school snack. And she loves Caesar salad, so half the time she takes a snack plate to school, the other half she'll take Caesar salad. I picked up romaine. This is one thing that might not last us the 2 weeks. Actually, I know for sure it's not. So we will have to get romaine. I'll probably send my husband home because he has way more willpower than I do. And he can just run in and pick up romaine on his way home from work. So that is one thing we're going to need next week. I also got Parmesan cheese for a Caesar salad. 2 bottles of Caesar dressing. We go through about 1 a week. And 3 bags of croutons. We go through about 1 to 2 a week. Sometimes my kids just eat croutons for a snack, and they love it. So I got 3 bags. So those are all the breakfast and lunch items. Let me put all this away, and I'll be back with everything for dinner. So this is the first dinner item I'm going to show you because I finished filming and realized I forgot to show you this, and I'm so excited to try it. It's a Priano brand, which you find at Aldi, tomato and mozzarella gnocchi. It's filled with tomato and mozzarella cheese. It's ready in 2 minutes. It looks so good. They also had a truffle version, but I literally cannot stand truffle. So you either love it or you hate it, and I cannot do truffle. But this looks so good, you guys, and it's made with rice flour and potato. There's no wheat. Their little gnocchi does have wheat in it, so this is like gluten-friendly, and I'm so excited because I can eat it too. It's not going to be on my meal plan for this week. I'm going to put it onto a next meal plan because I didn't know they were going to have this, but I picked it up, and when I do eat it, I will review it because it looks so good. Let me know if you've tried it. Here are all the dinner items. I'm going to do a little pan over and then go ahead and guess with the first half and then with these groceries. How much do you think I spent for 2 weeks of food for my family of 4? Of course, I'll tell you at the end. But let's start with these steaks because this is the one thing that's not from Aldi. They have top sirloin steak at Aldi for $8.99 a pound. That's just too expensive. And my daughter asked, are we ever going to eat steak again? It has been a while. It's just expensive. So I went to Albertsons. This is on sale for $5.99 a pound. And they did send me a $5 off any purchase coupon to my app. So I paid $17.04. And this will be 2 steak dinners for my family. It comes out to being like $4.65 a pound, I believe, which is an amazing deal, and the steak quality is really good. So sometimes I do go into another store, but I put my blinders on and I only get the thing that I went in there for. So the first thing that's really going to save my family some money is utilizing a lot of potatoes. Potatoes, while they're more expensive now, they're still a lot cheaper than other items, and they stretch and fill you up, and they last a really long time. So I got a 10-pound bag. One of the meals I'm making is a potato soup. That's also a vegetarian meal, so if you're doing a meatless meal, that also saves money. And soups are great because leftovers are good lunches, and it's like becoming perfect weather. I'm so excited to start making my like comfort meals again, now that it's not so hot, and like using my oven, using my Crockpot, and making some like really warm meals. So what's your favorite fall meal? Definitely let me know below, so I can add that to my plan. I have pot roast coming up on my next meal plan, and I'm excited for that. But I'm going to do a potato soup. So I picked up a bag of onions. If they start to turn before I go through all of them, if they are like not looking fresh, I'll chop them up and freeze them. I also got some carrots. I'll peel these and chop these up and add them to my potato soup just to get more veggies in and to bulk it up. I picked up some half and half for that potato soup, and I picked up some chicken broth. Next, I picked up some frozen ground turkey. We're going to do turkey burgers. I got some buns for the family. I like doing it just lettuce wrapped. Super easy meal. We can just make it in the air fryer. And I'm going to utilize the potatoes with that because I'm going to make some seasoned potato wedges. So there's a lot of ways to use potatoes, and you'll see that through my meal plan. Another thing we're going to do is a sheet pan meal with smoked sausage. So I picked up the beef smoked sausage. I do that with some cut up potatoes, Cajun seasoning, and also some veggies. I picked up mushrooms for that meal. And I like pairing the sausage and potatoes with bell pepper. I think it just tastes really good. So I got some mini bell peppers and also some zucchini. One thing I like doing if you have picky kids or a picky family is you can do the potatoes and sausage on one sheet pan and the veggies on another, so that everyone can kind of get like what they want. Or instead of mixing all the veggies together, you can do them like in lines. So I'll do like bell peppers, zucchini, mushrooms, and not mix them together so everyone can get what they like. I picked up some salmon. This is one meal for my family. One of my kids does not like salmon, so she'll have some chicken nuggets instead. And we're going to have this with rice and asparagus. So I picked up a pack of asparagus. The price on this definitely went up a lot. Then with the steak for one side, we're going to do Brussels sprouts. We're also going to do baked potatoes. So that's another way to utilize those potatoes. Next, we're going to be doing a pasta meal, and this pasta meal is meatless. It's vodka pasta. So good. I'm going to use broccoli from my freezer on the side. I picked up this pasta because I really try to eat gluten-free. I haven't had this one before. Normally I get the chickpea pasta from Aldi, so I will review this. And then for my family, I do make some like regular noodles on the side, and then they can have that. And for the sauce, I just use tomato paste, and that recipe is linked below. It is one of my favorites. It's so satisfying and delicious, and it has no meat, and it's super cheap to make. Next, we're going to be doing tacos. And oh my gosh, I don't know if it's just me, but I didn't know that you need to cook these. And it literally says heat and serve. I saw it on TikTok. You have to heat these up. And I was like, got these before and didn't like them because I thought they were stale. And it's because I ate it straight out of the package. And apparently when you heat them up, they get nice and crispy. So that is my embarrassing fact. I've never heated them up before. I've always just eaten them straight out of the box if I got them. But we're going to do like Taco Bell style tacos. So I picked up shells. I also picked up some taco seasoning. I picked up some sour cream. This Friendly Farm sour cream is the best. It's so creamy. And we're going to use half this package of ground beef. And that is a really good meal that I'm looking forward to. Alongside the tacos, I'm going to do some fries because the kids like it. And the seasoned fries are their favorite. We just cook it in the air fryer. So one of my fall comfort meals is hamburger gravy. So we're going to use the other half of this hamburger meat, ground beef, to make hamburger gravy. I got some beef broth for that. And we're going to serve that over mashed potatoes. And that is another way to utilize that bag of potatoes and serve it with green beans. So I picked up some frozen green beans for that meal. We are going to be eating out 2 days this week for my daughter's birthday, so that is something to deduct from this. I am making 12 dinners though from all this. I picked up some mozzarella cheese because we're going to do English muffin pizzas. I got this pasta sauce to use for pizza sauce. I'll just use half, freeze it, because you're only supposed to use this for like 3 or 4 days once you open it. So I'll freeze half of it and pull it out for the next week's pizza night. I got 2 things of English muffins, a really cheap way to make pizzas and super fast. And then for another fast dinner, I just got the Aldi Mama Kazi's Take and Bake Pepperoni Pizza. And you can throw it in the freezer or cook it from fresh. Sometimes I'll just take a slice and cut out the kids each a slice and air fry it. And I'll just make 1 slice at a time instead of making the whole pizza. So those are all the meals for my family for 2 weeks. I did want to show you something my mom picked up for me. It's this garlic and herb goat cheese dip. I'm going to review this on my Instagram too. It just looks really good. So I'll let you guys know. I also saw a bunch of things that I really wanted to try from Aldi, but I wasn't sure if this was the week for it. They have a butter chicken sauce that I'm thinking about trying out because I love butter chicken. So let me know if you've tried that. And then they just have a lot of new seasonal items. There were so many new things today. So I'm going to post them on Instagram and you can let me know if you've tried any of the items that I saw but I did not pick up. So my total today for the steaks was $17.04. And for everything else, it was $207.34. I went in with no list, just a meal plan. I picked up splurge items like the cinnamon twist and the creme brulee and the cake, things I hadn't planned on getting. And I still stuck to my budget. I could not believe it. $224.38 is what I spent out of my $225 budget. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I know a lot of people are going over. I know if I had 2 more dinners to plan, I probably would have went over. But you just do what you got to do and just be mindful, keep track, make a meal plan, and you can really see those savings add up. So if you're enjoying these budget-friendly videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I'll be back in 2 weeks with another grocery haul. And if you want to see what we're eating day to day, follow me on Instagram, and I post on my stories semi-frequently so you can see the meals that I made with all this food. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time in another video. Bye, you guys.